Wonderful. So I hope that you've completed day 1 successfully. You've finished all 8 areas. If you haven't, don't start day 2 because you're going to get yourself into a position where you're jumping the gun and you're going to miss the learning experience. It's more important to go through the process and the methods than to get the answers that you write down. It's that process that you're going to enjoy. Day 2 deals with determining your status and looking at your wheel of life. So if you take a look again at page 68, you're going to find under day 2 a little picture of your wheel of life. And this is something really effective in terms of assessing where you are. And what I mean by effective is it's a quick way, instead of spending 20 to 30 minutes like you did yesterday with or on day 1 rather, with your questionnaires, you are now going to be able to assess it in about 3 minutes. And the process is very simple. All you do is take a look at each area and ask yourself, where do you feel you are in relation to where you want to be? A score of 10 out of 10 would mean that you've reached and achieved absolutely every goal that you wanted to achieve in a particular area of life. A score of 0 out of 10 means simply that you didn't even know that area of life existed or you've neglected it completely. So you're probably going to be somewhere between 0 and 10. Go and make a mark on the wheel indicating where you feel you are, and then simply join the dots. What you're going to discover in all likelihood is that you don't have a wonderfully round wheel, which means that as you move towards your goals, at some stage you're going to be hitting that little hiccup. Perhaps there's going to be some sort of stumbling block. Maybe somebody's going to say something that's going to offend you and stop you in your tracks. That's why it's important for us to begin to work and strive for balance, because if we can get a nice round wheel, we can begin to move ahead more speedily without those interferences in our life. So it's important that we keep all areas of our life in balance. Of course, we've all seen how our health can affect the way we operate, and so we need to look after our physical fitness. Equally, we need to look after our relationship with our spouse. If we neglect that, it's going to cause a major event in our life which could disrupt you in terms of your purpose. It could stop you, and many people find their way there. So I encourage you to work through this. Don't forget, the first step is to look at your financial and your health status. Those 2 things are very valuable exercises to do, and particularly the health process. It's going to require you to go to your local physician, your local doctor, practitioner, and he can go and take your blood pressure, cholesterol, and so on. Just do that, because we have had cases where people's lives have been saved as a result of doing that little exercise. So enjoy this, make the effort, and you're going to see great value out of doing step 2 or day 2.